As for the interviews, we didn't get to meet Claire, but we did get into the harbor. It'll be easier to reach him tomorrow. We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
Yep.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Prison 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's how we roll on Precinct 41. I don't know why I do things. I don't know why I do the things I do.
It's impressive, to say the least. For a man your age, especially. Those are some stylish shoes too, by the way. Those loafers. Must be hard to run into like you do.
Thank you for the compliment. We could manage it even in wooden clogs. There are uncanny running reservoirs in this body. God knows why.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more? How did you get so cool, Kim? Right, debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Ravachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Can that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station coldly. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives now, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Okay, I see. And if someone resists...
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty, what happens to the people we convict?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Yeah.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Okay.
The coalition government and the moral intern, more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Ravachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens of Ravachol. Let's say it was the coalition. Sure.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed. Okay. There are a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe? What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their
Huh.
motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Ew.
Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
Okay. I don't really know what they're going with that. Where they're going with that.
What do they believe in? They are DeLoreans. They
DeLoreans?
continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
Who
A
was
historic
Dolores Day?
figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
Okay, what do you think of
The
them?
moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
Huh.
Do you?
Things are bad out there. Point to the city. We need them here giving us the right to police. They've done an awful job. Have you seen the police? I guess the first.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law.
The
The
Twilight
laws we
Zone.
claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law. Yeah, vigilantes sound best.
Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez. Most of them, at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses, the red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over. The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like
It's
this?
our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH.
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
We run this city.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Disintegration. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
And see you in the morning.
Yes?
Okay. Oh wow. Bye. I guess I just click on.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Crawling.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
I still don't know
And
my
then
name,
Sleep does,
oddly enough.
and then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening. Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Roll over to
It's
the
a
other
little
side.
better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Something to do with
Okay.
your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
A dream? Well, what's all this then? Oh man. A dream sequence. Okay, I cannot go through the mist. Got it. Ooh. Fancy. Is it the disco ball? Holy shit. Well,
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
what is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the
Harry?
question.
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
Oh.
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
Okay.
Oh no, funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
Nice.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back. I can't get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me.
Gee, thanks for crushing my hope there. Bloated corpse of a drunk.
You failed, Elysium.
Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Ooh.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them.
Well, that's a
You
bit
really
overdramatic.
fucked up.
I've seen you before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed.
Snakeskins? You mean the shoes?
Stinky boy.
I can come back
You're
from
not
this.
coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown.
Ugh.
Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts.
Some
kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Jesus Christ. I look like shit.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream. Uplifting dream. Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell's going on
You
with me?
mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
No, that's not it. I really feel super.
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Wait, what is speed? I need to get more of it than detecting is my life. No, I can't take this. I'm not going to. What is speed?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor? It's power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to detect. Ready to go to war against the world.
No.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Oh boy, I wonder what's gonna happen. Ooh, bottle. Ooh, bottle.
The bed is still cold from the broken. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this
More
time?
likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Says the side of the...
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The shoe you found on the balcony fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations.
Ooh.
You smashed the window with your own shoe.
What a stupid thing to
Pretty
do.
much. But hey, at least you found your shoe.
That's true.
Not that it will keep you warm at night.
Done. Map. The Hanged Man. Okay. Okay. You know, maybe I'll just stop right here. It's a bit before 10, but I feel like if I start something now, I might not be able to finish on time or save on time. So I'm just gonna save here and call it a day. I hope you all enjoyed. For the people that stuck around, and yeah, as usual, I try to keep my VODs up to date, but yeah, it's been a rough couple of days, so I've been behind my VOD updates on YouTube for quite some time, but I'll try to, you know, I'll try to make up for that time. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.